I'm sorry, Sulik. That was a high five, not a push. I swear. So we'll go back to Commercial Row once more. It's just a lot easier to go out to the map than go through town each time. And I don't think time really changes when we do that. Hey, Ethel. You see Ethel as you approach. She looks up hopefully. Is it? I smash it to the ground. Nothing left. All taken care of. Tears well up in her eye. Thank you, stranger. You have dealt a blow to the evil here in New Reno. I don't know how to thank you. I'm a little light on cash. She says, then we can remedy that. Follow me. I follow her. She says, here you go. Everything in this locker is yours. Some money to help you in your travels, and a handy tool that I have found useful in pounding sense into the particularly mule-headed. Thank you for all you've done. No, thank you, Mrs. Wright. Okay, so what did she give me? She gave me the Louisville Slugger. I don't think I've ever gotten this weapon. This is an all-American hardwood baseball bat that will knock anything right out of the park. Oh my goodness. And that is a pretty strong, pretty strong weapon. Can Sulik use it? Oh man, that'd be cool. Yeah, he switches to the sledgehammer. Darn it. Well, that's too bad. So, I guess I'll take it off of him. At least we know. At least we know now. Cool, man. Because I'm pretty good at melee skill, right? 71 without... I don't think I pumped up those... the melee skill at all. I think because of my glorious gifted attributes that I ended up with a decent amount. So we're pretty much good in New Reno, I think. I think we've pretty much done everything we can for now. Pretty sure. One of the commenters did suggest keeping all companions in the chop shop, which I might actually do. But for now, we're gonna head over to the Raiders, and we're geared up. We're ready to take them on this time. So let's take on some Raiders. All right, here we are, ready to get started. I did a little inventory stuff while I was switching to a new session. I also grabbed the rest of my frag grenades out of the trunk because I'm not going to use them. I don't think I'm going to use them otherwise, because enemies are getting up to the point to where they're highly resistant to normal damage. So like frag grenades could fall to the, single digits or low double digits. Also re-equipped Sulik with his Wakizashi blade because I was playing around with his inventory trying to see if he could use the slugger, which he can't, or doesn't seem like he can, unfortunately. So I think that's all we did. But here we are with the Raider, outfit, the Raider place. And there are clearly traps galore in here, but we're probably not going to worry about it too much because I'm taking a lot of zeros. And there's eventually going to be like a pitfall trap of some kind that I could get to that area from here. I think it's in this little, what would this be, an interchange? There we go. I fell in a hole. Oh no! We're now below with all the rad scorpions. It's a good start. Good start. Missing a 95% chance to hit. This very, very much feels like a turn-based strategy every single time that happens. I am making probably hundreds of groin attacks at this point. I may be exaggerating a little bit, but I've punched a lot of things in the groin in this game. So many things. My goal is to punch one of each in the groin. So that'll be the thing, and do it as much as I possibly can before, and the brain for the rad scorpions is in the groin spot. That's their sensitive area. What was my train of thought? Where was my train of thought going? I don't even know, man. I don't know. Today's been a loopy day. Did my physical therapy exercises for my shoulders. Shoulders. It's plural now. Had about half a glass of coffee. Probably I had some soup. Some chicken soup. It was pretty tasty. And then I popped this on. Oh yeah. Also listened to an artist that is Skyrim inspired, a musical artist that is Skyrim inspired, called Daedric. I think her music is pretty cool. If you're not much of a metalhead, like if you don't like hardcore, post-hardcore screaming every once in a while, may not be for you. But I do love seeing this level of dedication from fans. I just hit myself with a grenade. I've been wasting them on the rad scorpions too. I really shouldn't be doing that. Although the raiders still might be too strong. At least the ones in combat armor. Fizgo Commando 3 left a comment. I have a feeling you probably meant to say Psycho, but it says Fizgo. Just as a heads up. Caedo, you should do a playthrough of Fallout 3 and all the DLCs. Well, I did do a playthrough of Fallout 3, but I think I only did the pit. I think I only played through the pit because I wanted the perforator rifle. And then the rest of the playthrough was just a breeze after that point, because the perforator is very strong. Much like Skyrim, playing Fallout 3 as a stealthy gunner character with a silenced weapon is also kind of overpowered. There might be a time in the distant future where I decide to go back to Fallout 3, but as of right now, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure what I feel like putting that amount of time into besides this Let's Play. I'm not very good at planning ahead too much. I don't know if that's the answer you wanted, but thank you for leaving a comment nonetheless. There's a hilarious trait to this game where there's a chance to instant kill with an eye shot. I think with most weapons. And since flares can be thrown at enemies, you can definitely kill something with an eye shot with a flare. And I think that's a hilarious way to play. Let's see if we can do it. Critically hitting the eyes. Okay, let's try it again. I think you need better criticals for it to work, which I have. So we're just chucking for the eyes. And we have so many too. We have so many flares. Did I light all of them too? I think I lit all of them as I threw them. Yeah, you light the flare. You missed. Well, I just wasted all my flares. That's on me. I tried. I did a whole bunch of ones to the scorpion. It was worth experimenting, but there is something to this. There is something to chucking flares at things' eyes. But my throwing skill is not high enough to be that ridiculous. Against All Odds 20 asks, have you ever played Psychonauts or Psychonauts 2? And if you have, what do you think of the games? I have not played Psychonauts or Psychonauts 2. I do hear good things, but I think the art style is a little too out there for me. That's mostly what puts me off it. It's very similar to, like, I know for a fact that Minecraft is really good. I will talk smack on Minecraft, but I think primarily why I can't get into it is the aesthetics. And unfortunately, I have a bias for certain aesthetics. So I probably won't play Psychonauts or Psychonauts 2, but I do hear really good things, and I hope that those games get recognized as much as they should. Peaceful Treasure left a comment that I also answered, but I'm gonna say it here too. Hey Caedo, question for you. I've beaten Fallout 1 and almost done with Fallout 2, but you've done something I've never known how to do before. Right at the end, how did you highlight all the items on the ground in that basement room? By holding shift. SFall, which comes with pretty much any digital version of Fallout now, GOG or Steam or RIP Bethesda launcher, all of those come installed with SFall, so you should be able to use the shift button to highlight items if you're using a modern digital version of the game. I took so long to enunciate that and cut all of those. Thank you for the question. Stephen Pollock asks, Yo, Caedo, how do you kick doors down and how do you highlight the objects on the ground again? Kicking doors down is done by attacking them. And highlighting objects is holding shift if you have S-Fall in Fallout 2. So to answer the second part of the question, are these features only in Fallout 2? Yes, they are only Fallout 2 features, the attacking doorways as well as highlighting objects, I believe, are only in Fallout 2. However, you can, I believe, use explosives to open a door, say you've jammed it or something by accident, or you just can't lockpick it. Explosives still might do the trick. So give that a shot if you're dealing with such a thing. Thank you for the question. Berserk asks the question, would you recommend playing Fallout 1 with the child patch? It adds children back into Shady Sands and a few other towns as they are removed in the UK version that's being sold everywhere. I don't really recall any important child characters in Fallout 1. Fallout 2, on the other hand, like, they're everywhere, and a lot of the time they're specifically engineered to annoy you. So unless you really want to unalive the younglings, it's not a really, I don't think it's a really big deal not having children in Fallout 1. I guess that's my answer. It doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really matter. So thank you for the question. Okay, well, we did manage to get a level up. I feel like we were doing a comment answering segment, so I waited a little bit because I wasn't being very interesting. Let's go to, I know it's a weird thing to say, like Caedo Genesis is like the most interesting man in existence. However, that's not true at all. Yeah, okay. We're coming down off of Mentats yet again. So our charisma, intelligence, and perception are kind of jacked up right now. Can I rest in here? Can we rest? Cannot rest in this location. Did see, oops. That's why. I did not. Maybe I saw that rad scorpion then ignored it because it's small and insignificant. It says giant rad scorpion, but it's not. Compared to the other ones, it's small. Can we rest now? Yes. Rest until healed. Rested until healed. There we go. And we got our attributes back. We got 2 intelligence, 2 perception, 2 charisma. So now those are back to where they need to be. On that level up, we have skill points to spend, but that's it. And I'm saving them for when we have to do the Sierra Army Depot stuff. Like, my skills are pretty much where they need to be at this point, except for maybe throwing. Throwing could improve a little bit because we're at 90. Yeah, but the rest is pretty good, I think. So if we have an emergency, oh, I need this skill, then we have points to spend. So let's walk in to the Raider caves. Ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. You guys didn't hear anything. They didn't hear a gosh dang thing. Can only sabotage those Vault City captains breathing down my neck because I almost let that merchant get away. Wish I had another map I could go to. We could, oh. I gotta stay out. Vault City laser cannons. Good lord. These raiders are talkative. But we just took a bunch of damage from the traps as well as my teammates. So we're gonna rest again really quick. And we'll go over here. Okay. Now we're ready. Part of the thing that I ran into when I was venturing forward a little bit just to make sure that it could be entertaining for the rest of you, this is the block that I hit. I didn't have the lockpick skill for these gates, so I probably would have had to just blow them up, which I probably could have done. But I also probably was under geared at the time, because this was a while ago. So let's see if we can save multiple times so we don't jam the lock and force ourselves to have to do it the hard way anyway. Okay, there's one. I'm hoping my team. Is this one's locked too? Okay. So That one unlocked immediately. All right. This is gonna be a grand old time. We're gonna go into our inventory, get our grenades, see if we can get these baddos to cluster up. I've saved so many times at this point. Hello! Scramble, boys, we got an intruder! It's me, Intruder Man! Just wait until the rest of my team gets in here. This might be a one-sided fight. Okay, this guy's using a rifle, but I'm gonna punch him in the groin. I didn't finish my sentence. Groin! This guy is in a bad way because he was closest to the door. Now let's see how much damage I take from all of these guys, because look how many are in here. This is so many raiders. This is this is why. This is why I waited. Because it's so many bullets at one time. But fortunately, not all of them have ridiculously powerful weapons. Like some of them, I believe some of them are still using 10 mil. Some of them are using assault rifles though, and just killed Sulik. So I already have to reload the game. Alright. This time, if Sulik dies again, we'll just leave him outside. I am going to do the thing where I start combat, open the door, and then run in and punch a guy in the groin. Yep. And he collapsed like a rag. That's good. And then I'll throw a grenade over here. Haha! Sloppy? You just call me sloppy? I still hit someone. I do want some of this. Shoot at me! I am the target. Please don't murder Sulik in 2 hits. Thank you. Okay, so the ones with assault rifles are the ones that are going to do the most damage. Yeah, because I just took, yeah, 70 points of damage? Took a lot of damage. Good job, Marcus. Way to slice him. Ow. Please. May I have a turn? They get a double turn? Because these guys already shot me. That is ridiculous. Please stop shooting at me. Okay. I almost died because of the double turn. I started combat and then it puts me in the initiative order, I guess. I guess that's the best way it can be described, like one surprise round and then you're in the initiative order. So they got a double turn on me for some reason. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Feels cheap on my end. But then again, they don't have 70 stim snacks that they can just shove in their gob and be good to go. So I'll chuck a grenade at that one. There we go. How much did I do? 12 and 19 damage. It's not that much. But the ones with the assault rifles are troubling. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen if I just run back behind the fence here. One of my teammates will probably just die instead. In my stead. Instead. This is not an easy fight. It's good to bring a team. Oh yeah. Slice him, Marcus. But now that I'm the target... Oh! He used up all of his assault ammo. Oh, FN foul. FN FAL, or whatever, however you say it. That's part of the reason why it hurts so much. Don't kill Sulik. Don't do it. Sulik, he looks wounded. Marcus. You see a burly old mutant wearing a cast on his face. He still looks vigorous and tough. You darn right. Marcus is the toughiest. The rough and tumblest. These guys are standing right next to each other, so... Haha. You're gonna pay for that! No, I'm not. You're dying. Ha ha ha. One of them's dead. RAIDER was hit for 20 hit points and was killed. Cool. Cool. Now I'm gonna meet Shield for a second. Oh no, Sulik. I need to follow Sulik. Looking forward to getting Marcus the plasma rifle as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Sulik, please survive. Sulik's got 3 assault rifle users on him. Special thanks to my Wasteland legends, Sven and David Hoover, and thanks to the rest of my patrons on screen now. You can catch future episodes of this playthrough on Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. Thanks for watching. I'm Caedo Genesis, and may you wander the wasteland like you own it.